Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my nighttime skincare routine. And today is my exfoliating and my shocking skincare routine. So if you're interested, go ahead and follow along and let's get started. So right now I have my skin freshly washed using an original Dial Orange soap. Yes, I use that. It's the cheapest and it'll last you. That bar is huge and it's been great for my acne. But next we're going to go ahead and use the Ordinary Chemical Peel. Yes, you can tell. I use this only like once a week since I use tretinoin, but I'm going to go ahead and spread it on my face. And we're going to spread that all over. And I like it because I use tretinoin and it helps get that dead skin off my face. So we're going to leave it on for 10 minutes. Now that it's done, I'm going to leave it on for about 10 minutes. If you're new to this, keep it at the minimum of the instructions. It says my skin's tolerated, so I'm going to allow it to go for 10 minutes and then we'll get back and I'm going to wash my face after that. Okay, now that I finished washing my face, it's time for the shocking. So this is a high frequency one. I've been using it for a while and I use it to like kill my acne and bacteria, especially like the hormones. So we're gonna use this for 7 minutes and run it across all over my face. And in the areas where you usually see like pimples, so like you can see right here, you're gonna tap it a little so it can kill the bacteria that's underneath there. And you're gonna do it for like about 7 minutes. And you don't want to start at the high frequency. You want to start at like maybe 1, 2. I have mine at 4 because again, I've been tolerating it for years, but I like it because it's like cheap compared to going to like the skincare like spas because they charge like 20 or 25 where I'm at, and I'm like, I don't got that money right now. Not in this economy, so y'all a little broke, you know. So just do this for like about 10 minutes. Run it all over your face. You know, it's like a little salon shop for you. And then again, you got some acne. Tap it, just tap it, and then just like keep moving on and do that for a couple minutes. Now that the shocking part is over, we're going to go ahead and continue my skincare routine. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Tower 28. I got this for my birthday at Sephora. I've been using it for a couple months. I've been liking it. I have more like genetic hormonal acne. And so whatever bacteria there is, it placates it. So we're going to use this. And the next couple routine is going to be to like calm my acne down and chill it, especially after I did such harsh exfoliation. So we're going to go in with the next step. Now that I let that dry for a bit, I'm going to go in with some hydration. I actually got this from TJ Maxx. It's called the Ginseng and Seal Mucin Glow Toner from, I have no idea how to say this, but I found this. Doesn't have to be the exact one, but I like it, although I don't like the smell. But I've been finding my face has been like radiant with this bad boy. I'm going to hold my breath because it smells like dirt, but it works, you know. It works. So we're going in with it. Gonna put it all over my face. Gonna put it a little bit under my eyes, and we're gonna pat. But it does have a really dirt smell to it. So caution. I don't know if other ginseng has it, like Beauty of Joseon, but if it's this one in particular, just be careful. Be careful, y'all. Now that we went through that mini torture, I'm gonna go in with my favorite Gyokujin Premium from Hada Labo, and it's the gold one. I've been using this for years, and it's my favorite hyaluronic acid. It like penetrates the skin compared to American ones. This is a Japanese brand, so it penetrates better, and I actually feel it going into my skin. I read upon it and it has apparently like 5 levels or 5 molecules of hyaluronic acid that like penetrates your skin deeply. So I prefer this one mostly like from the Ordinary. I just feel it sit on my skin, and like I said, I have like combination skin, so I have like dry and oily, and I just really like this one. Like I feel the difference. My own mother, who's in her 50s, like also uses it as well. My aunt as well, because I recommended it to them, and they like really like how it feels because they feel it like absorbing into the skin versus just like sitting on it. But I'm gonna let it sit for a couple minutes, a couple seconds, and then we'll go into the next step. Okay, now that I let it sit for a couple seconds, I'm going in with this Selena facial serum, and it has collagen and vitamin B5 and centella. It can be used during the day and night, but I tend to like use it at night. And this brand is from Mexico specifically. I like to use it because after the hydrating part and exfoliating part, I like to go in with my anti-aging, and go ahead with that in. I know people say like collagen doesn't really absorb, but you know, like I'll still use it. I met some people who were older in their 50s. And they look like they're in their like late 30s, late 30s, early 40s. But I really like this brand. I really like the serum. It's so soft. It makes my skin super soft. Sometimes if you don't want to go in with the whole like regimen, you can kind of get away with putting this on just by itself and putting on a heavy cream. But I'm gonna go ahead and again, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next anti-aging step that I really enjoy as well. Okay, this is the last of my anti-aging part of my routine. This is always like what I use at night with the Selena and also the L'Oreal Midnight Serum. This is a dupe for the Estee Lauder. They're under the same company, I believe, so it's the same one as the Estee Lauder Night Serum. And I like it. My mother has been using it, and it's like, you know, mother to daughter scenario. And, you know, she looks pretty young. She looks good for her age. So I'm going to use it as well. But why are we going to shell out $100 when you can buy it for less than like $30-$40? You're saving yourself like a lot of money, and it's like an investment to yourself. If you've ever used it, you know how good it is. But that's pretty much it in terms of my anti-aging routine. Again, it's usually just these two, like collagen and the midnight serum. So that's what I use, and I use those daily at night. So that's my recommendation. But we're gonna head into one final step as well. So stay tuned. And now to my last step of my routine. So don't be fooled. This is Caudalie, but it's not actually that cream. This is actually a home cream that I make with my mother, and it's a mix of Nivea soft cream and vitamin E. And I like to use it and slather this baby on. And I put it like this. I look a little funny, but I put it like this just because like I let it warm up a bit so I can spread it across easier. But I put it all over my face, and I put some like a little bit more on my neck because I do get like some hormonal acne there as well. And then I put like a stronger dot under my eyes with the ring finger. You know, you want to be gentle around there, but I let it look like this. But I like it because it's like heavy cream, but it's like nourishing, and it helps like my acne so much. So like, because I tend to get a little bit more here, I'll just put like a little bit more, and then now that it's spread out, I swirl it, and it's easy to move. And I really like this. I've noticed people who like look younger tend to use like heavy creams. That's why people use like Pond's and like Vaselina, like that big tub, but that tub is a little too heavy for me. So, and it clogs my nose, and I get too much like blackheads. But I like using, again, Nivea soft cream with vitamin E, and I even run it like over my lips, and it nourishes it really well. And then like you can see already like that nice balding pitbull glow. I like it. It's the last step that I use in my regimen, and again, it's just to go ahead and soothe it and lock everything that we've used so far, and it helps like retain my skin. So like by the next morning, I'll have a nice glow. So that's my skincare routine, specifically my exfoliating and my electrical high frequency day. And I hope you can incorporate these tips to help your anti-aging and your acne, and that you have a beautiful glowing skin as well. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more, and if you like it, go ahead and like and subscribe below. And that's all for now, everyone. Have a nice day, have a nice evening. See you in the next one.